All right, folks, welcome back to the 70-Star League here at the Global Speedrun Association. We've got more exciting action coming here from you and mixing it up a little. We've had a lot of German players playing. This time we have a Swiss German playing a German in DrogieSR versus m0m0. I am Shintastic93, joined again by D Whatever. How's it going, D?
Pretty good. That was a super exciting race that just went down. And again, surprised to see more German action. It's actually kind of insane. Like in a row too. Alright, let's check it. The league standings. Drogie not doing as well. He's had a few rough races there. Still got a win though. But yeah, m0m0 not too far up. It's 77 points difference. Alright, that took me a while to read. But yeah, that's not too much. So if Drogie manages to like get a full win 5 minutes ahead, he would be in front of m0m0 actually.
Indeed. So it is all to play for here. Yeah, Drogie, of course, the extremely accomplished Swiss-German Mario 64 runner. I asked him how he was feeling about the race, if he was excited, if he was nervous right before, and he said he kind of felt pretty neutral.
All right. I mean, honestly, I feel like Drogie is very, like, he's got so much talent, I would say. He could be one of the people that could take this Division 2 league, honestly, but sometimes just, I don't know if it's the tilt that gets to him, but sometimes something disturbs his focus, and then he just sort of falls apart.
Ooh, m0m0 missing Lakitu there.
Speaking of falling apart, just not Drogie. Might be the race here. 7 seconds lost.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, very strange actually. I'm not sure what you're talking about. 7 seconds, not all that much a lead. Don't see why he would jump to conclusions so early in the run.
This feels like backstabbing.
But Drogie jumping in here for this bomb clip. And it blows up in his face.
Alright, m0m0 should be back. He grabs the bomb, gets big bomb 2, clean bomb clip. But yeah, good thing Drogie got the second one. We did see a death by Luigi on bomb clip. So
oh yes, we did.
That was something like I also didn't expect coming out from D1 ever. But yeah, it happened.
Yeah. Of course, kind of to be expected. Drogie, of course, from Switzerland, not quite so used to, you know, high ordnance weaponry or warfare. Not quite sure how to handle that bomb, but definitely in terms of movement, we'll have the opportunity to catch up later on.
For sure. Let's see. I'm gonna say a 0.6. 0.6, 0.7.
Whatever definitely has more confidence than I do.
Ooh. Well, 12. The 0.6.
Wow, we were both half right.
I mean, that's a win. I'll take that as a full win.
I mean, that's some commentator synergy right there.
Exactly.
So we're gonna be headed into m0m's Fortress.
I mean, a bomb clip fell, like it just kept fell, nothing too big yet. But m0m's, we did see m0m's taking Zion's life on Cannonless just last race. And that's not the only thing that can go down, but yeah, we'll see. I honestly don't expect more full setup fails, but you never know.
Ooh, Drogie missing that Owless.
Owless leg grab.
Oh, and
it's able to save it though.
Beautiful kick there.
Yeah, the reaction. Oh man, that's so undeserved. He backed that up so well, missing the triple jump.
That's much better.
Third try.
That didn't look like a firstie. Did he just not start pressing left early enough?
Yeah, or he didn't get enough hate. I'm not too sure what exactly happened. You can also ledge grab if you don't get enough hate as well.
Maybe it was like a combination of the two, like a second frame wall kick and not enough height. And...
yeah, there's a lot of different combinations that can,
for sure,
like make a fail happen. And m0m0 going for a wild loop first. I think I've seen him do that before already, but in my opinion, you don't want to do that before 100 coins.
I think I really like this strat, honestly, because I think it's great, kind of a setup for your mentality where you get rid of your backups, and at that point, you're basically putting the pressure on yourself, saying, I will not mess up anything going forward. And if you do, you can just reset.
In a race.
Drogie, meanwhile, missing 2. I mean, it worked for Tama. We've got Drogie going here, already missing 2 coins going into it. Might need to pick up some backups. Nope, probably not going to have to do that,
But yeah, I think that's quite an interesting theory, that like putting pressure on yourself probably does help. I mean, that's what I think always in Tippy, if you start to get nervous, you stay quite focused. I mean, sometimes your hands get slippery because you're nervous, but it also helps staying focused too.
Yeah, Commentator totally wasn't talking out us behind when he said that. m0m0, meanwhile, cleaning up here.
I'm just trying to make sense of what you said.
And Drogie, just enough coins to finish up this star. Very much in touch, can miss 2 coins there. And Drogie, meanwhile, with an excess of coins, did go for the easiest version of that route.
Just had to grab a few backup coins, but not bad. Drogie's end. Yeah, unfortunately, those Alice mistakes did set him behind by quite a bit, actually. Full star. I don't know. The Womp King, that shouldn't be any trouble here. Just gonna ground pound him a few times.
Yeah, just, you know, Womp King, clearly a sentient creature, and Mario, with a legitimate gripe, and Mario just gonna resort to violence.
Just actually, I'm pretty sure the Womp King says something about curing his back pain, doesn't he? After Mario defeated him? Or am I like wrong on that? I think that's the lore.
That sounds like Clanker in Clanker's Cavern having the toothache.
Oh no, he's actually saying no, crashed again. I guess I was wrong. What's wrong with me?
Yeah, I mean that tends to be how things work out. If you know, historically, if you have people with like a problem or a protest, if you just, you know, are a little bit violent toward them, they tend to change their minds really quick.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So, happens. Actually, Drogie isn't too far behind as I thought he would be. No, none of the runners grabbing the sub-7 Womps. But
Yeah,
this
unfortunate. In fact, yeah, m0m0 fortunately beating my Womps gold. Drogie not so much. And that is, of course, the gold standard for marathon Womps. Looks like we're having a couple technical issues. If you can hear the commentary, we will do our best to provide a solid play-by-play. m0m0 picking up a 12.8. We're going to see what Drogie gets. I think it's going to be a 12.6 again.
Ooh, I must say a 12.7 here this time. That's 12.8, I think.
12.9.
12.9 from Drogie.
Yeah, Drogie undermining the commentators a little bit here, and m0m0 going to be entering into Tower of the Wing Cap.
Kind of lacking a little bit on the slide skill. A little bit disappointed here.
Plays it super safe with those first 2 coins. Don't necessarily blame him.
It's really easy to miss the first turret, but m0m0 seems like he's got this in the bag.
Yeah, he didn't even start turning until he picked them up. That's what I do, honestly. But definitely made up a little bit more time on the next few coins. Gets the text box skip, and Drogie also picks up the first 2 coins. Oh,
what a
very weird angle. Yeah, beautiful turn there.
Oh, and goes for the switch rod. Yeah, that was a perfect turn to actually go for the switch rod into the star without even landing before. Nice. Made up for the 12.9 earlier.
For sure. And Drogie going to be going into Dark World.
m0m0 early started. Looking like a decent beginning. Didn't miss a switch. Kind of one of the problems that do make you miss Shigeru's cycle. But Momo's having a really good start. Oh my god, of course. Does fall in between the elevators. Oh, and Drogie missing the double jump up the slope. Okay. That was a scary dive. He almost bonked. Oh, speaking of bonk.
Yeah, m0m0 picking up here the poverty shig, and Drogie going for regular shig. Picks up the quick dive, so gonna be able to do the single jump into a nice clean ending, and m0m0 gonna be finishing up just a little bit before him.
Side flip instead of the double wall kicks. It's a little bit faster than no double firsties, but double firsties is still better than that side flip.
Indeed, and m0m0 going here into the Bowser and the Dark World throws. Nails it. And commentator getting real serious here. Certainly wants to make up for any technical difficulties we're having. Seems like people can hear us.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that only the frames are being dropped. The audio should be completely fine.
But I have a pretty easy solution to that. Just keep your headphones on. We're going to provide a very solid, constant play-by-play for you. And whip out your phone, go to onyx.tv and download Golf Clash and play some Golf Clash, play some World of Warships, get some free points for a potential free subscription to the Speedrun channel. And you can do that all while listening to us talk about how m0m0 is here in Bob-on Battlefield right now, cleaning up this skybox, as is Drogie just a little bit behind him.
Drogie actually cut out below it. I don't know where exactly, but he's so much closer than he was when he entered Dark World.
Drogie did have a cleaner shig cycle.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. So making it up some decent time in Dark World.
It's possible m0m0 didn't even have a shig. m0m0
Yeah,
had
he
like
no,
a
he didn't.
normal.
He didn't.
Oh,
He didn't
okay.
have the shake because he fell in between the elevators and then yeah, went downhill from there.
That makes sense.
Unfortunately.
Well, Drogie only about 2 to 3 seconds behind, and we're entering CCM right about now.
This is gonna be another really close race. Ooh, a little penguin coming out first. It kind of a weird decision from m0m0 going for a little penguin first and Drogie getting rid of that walkie to work. That's what you see most runners do, honestly. Just gonna get rid of walkies who work instead. Because it's
Obviously
the
with-
star. Yeah, the
with
star that
m0m0
you feel the most.
Exactly. And with m0m0 on the Japanese version, I would expect to see him do CCM 18 and a single pillarless. Curious to see what Drogie opts to go for. Looks like he is doing the penguin now.
I'm actually not too sure either if Drogie is the kind of guy to go for L plus in races, but we're gonna see in just a bit. Yeah, the CCM 18 already coming up from m0m0, finishing up that slide.
And Drogie, of course, losing a little time, has to trek all the way over to the ground about 2 feet away in order to get that star, as this is the US version. And now Drogie entering. We are going to see Drogie. Oh, he psyched us out a little bit there. He started to turn toward the CCM 17 movement and then psyched us back into a clean slip slide in a way. So it looks like he's going to be doing CCM 18 as well.
So no routing differences. Gonna stay the same the whole race most likely. I don't think anyone goes for HMC early anymore. That's so 2018.
Indeed.
It's actually been a while. I'm not too sure when that started happening, but yeah, CCM late has been around for so long now. Either way, now into one of the coins again. Drogie just slightly behind m0m0.
Yeah, and by slightly, we're talking 2 or 3 seconds, 4 seconds tops.
It's insane.
Yeah, and m0m0 not picking up the safety coin.
Drogie as well. So they can only miss 1 coin. If they miss 2, it's already over.
Indeed, that does entail a 1 minute time loss, or something around that. I think maybe 45, 50 seconds.
It's actually hard to tell because I've heard that you can back up with CCM Reds afterwards.
Yeah, I've tried that. I think that with the safety red, it's definitely a good move.
But it seems like that's not needed at all. They both have enough coins, and the ending usually goes without any issues. Both have enough coins. Very nice.
Yep, looks like a nice clean ending coming out, and m0m0 opting for the no Mario Cam ending, and Drogie doing a Mario Cam. Very interesting. Makes absolutely no difference, and looks like Drogie padded a little bit of a lead here. I think he's up to about 5-6 seconds, but so far nothing super dominating.
Yeah, it's still.
Okay,
Yeah,
looks like
still
about
4 seconds. Exactly 4 seconds. Wow. Not that I was already wanting to slow down, which is understandable in a speedrun.
Yeah, headed out here into the backyard, into Binny's brew house.
Man, I was sure it was Big Busan, but I'm confusing the names today, so.
Yeah, it's you know, there's a lot of disinformation going around in the Mario 64 community as to what the levels are called. Certainly don't blame you there. In fact, there are people who think that Spaghetti Land is called some other things. m0m0 getting a jump kick strat, very clean balcony star. I guess I shouldn't call it balcony star because this is actually a balcony star.
It was the bouquet star, but yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, I call any star that is any free star that is sitting on a balcony, I call it balcony. So like,
I mean, it's some of this.
shining
weird...
atop the pyramid, I call it balcony star.
Yeah, I actually heard that. Yeah. Top of the pyramid star is now a balcony, but it does look like the bouquet star. It looks like it's like on a small balcony just inside him. You don't see that structure anywhere like that.
Yeah, very irresponsible of the commentator. Knows that viewers aren't actually able to see the stream particularly well, and is willfully spreading disinformation, taking advantage of that knowledge gap.
But the lead didn't change at all, as BBH is a pretty easy stage. Yeah, just 2 quick stars. Lead stayed around the same. Actually, Drogie caught up by 3 seconds. It's like a second difference now into SSL.
Very interesting. Yeah, did m0m0 do long jump or punch for?
He must have done. He must have done punch, because I have no idea where Drogie would have saved this much time.
For sure.
I mean, even on that.
Oh,
Ooh,
but
might
now
have actually just taken the lead. No.
Yeah, Drogie doing a punch of his own and saving time where it mattered.
Ooh, so close. Into SSL, still like 2 seconds, 1 to 2 seconds difference. So, grabbing the bomb, getting big bomb on flash, what we will see, and the Drogie with the single jump.
Yeah, Drogie doing the mid-hill jump, and that is going to get him a cleaner pillarless.
Damn.
Neither of these guys
Just
getting
like
trapped in the sand, and you should not get trapped in the sand either when you play Golf Clash. Don't shoot those balls into the bunker. Account for the breeze.
That's actually like, I love to see that. No plus fails is a blessing. It's so much that can go wrong on that trick, and golf runners, no issue.
Yeah, clean pillarless is gorgeous. Unfortunately, a lot of the time we see runners going for double pillarless, and so sometimes they'll fail the second attempt, which is what we saw from Puncation the other day. But
yeah, it's just kind of what happens if you put pressure on yourself and then you have to do it twice too. It's like it's like you have to do that, or else you're gonna lose a ton of time.
I don't think either of these players has been more than 7-8 seconds ahead of the other since m0m0 missed bomb clip.
Since a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. This is a very, very close race. Very exciting. I would certainly hate to be anybody who is not able to watch this race visually firsthand. But I'm glad to bring this action here to all of our 400 viewers here. Drogie, dodging.
Somewhat watchable with all the ISP issues, unfortunately. But yeah, m0m0 catching up a little bit on these lava and reds there. It'll be interesting to see what they go for now. They might just both go for lava boost, or actually never mind. Drogie's gonna go for the wing cap stunt. m0m0 as well. Proving me wrong because in my world I would like to get lava boost out of the way first as his scary star. Like,
and we've got almost the sync. Drogie's still barely in the lead.
Just slightly.
Yeah, he is an entire frame ahead.
Wow. Something else to say, really. This is insane, and they're going for the same starter as well. It seems like probably gonna take care of the big bully here.
Honestly, this is. I feel like our commentary is just kind of muddling things up, getting in the way. I think I'm just gonna like let the runners speak for themselves and let you guys enjoy this beautiful.
Yeah, I'm not the kind of guy to do that. Sorry. Gonna have to still talk over this beauty of a race.
Commentator being very, very rude to the audience. Certainly gonna have to have a little talk with him after the race. But looks like Drogie is still a little bit ahead of m0m0. Padding his lead a little bit.
Yeah, just
only gets 2 of the 3 bullies, but manages to get a quick backup. Same with m0m0 actually.
I was gonna say the exact same thing. But yeah, m0m0 did mess up on the bully star. He did ledge grab, and Drogie got the ledge grab skip, so saved a little bit of time there on the other bully star. But just, I mean, that's not a big fail. Not a big fail whatsoever, getting a ledge grab. So, still too close. Going into lava boost now. Going for the long jump strat. Drogie is up there. m0m0 really close to hitting the rock, but still manages to get in. Getting lava boost done. No problem from both.
Yeah, it looks like pretty clean. Wait, did they both do long jump?
Yes, the same strat. Just a little bit of issues on m0m0's side. He almost hit the rock, and like, if you hit the rock with the long jump, you kind of slide down. But yeah, that was super close, avoiding that rock. Luckily, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And now on the elevator star.
Something seems a little bit off. 1 sec.
Ooh, bring out script.
Yeah, you know what? I think that m0m0 may have gotten a copy of Drogie's script, and so they're mirroring all the same strats as each other. This is like highly unfortunate, though.
Probably has the same starters in it as well, so just kind of copying themselves.
But Drogie, it seems, has a decisive lead. Clearly, obviously, the script was tailored toward him. Is a little more efficient at executing these strats, so is going to be gaining that edge. So hopefully m0m0 remembers what's been written for him. Definitely, our writers work really hard to develop entertaining races.
I wish the writers could get rid of DTD. That would be nice. But we gotta get through with the swimming.
But you know, the second act of the movie is where you kind of need a bit of a lull. Constant excitement is going to get a little dull, so you need that kind of variance, right? And that's kind of what DDD accomplishes here. Drogie with a perfect chest, absolutely beautiful. Look how close to that start he is right now.
Yeah, as much as swimming does look... Yeah, as much as it looks like it's easy, it's actually not that easy to get such clean turns sometimes. And you can lose a lot of time if you miss-swim too.
Swimming is the hardest part of this game, because what do you have to do on a perfect rhythm constantly while swimming? Press A, and pressing A is the hardest part to do.
I forgot about it. We talked about that earlier. Pressing A is sometimes impossible.
Yeah, pressing A plus timing, plus control-stick movement, audio cues, visual cues, everything, just incredible.
Ooh, no front sub coming out here from these guys. Just gonna take the comfy backs up, as I say.
Drogie
falling in the water, but still gets the side flip. I feel like when you mess up like that, it gets super finicky to not fall down in the water again afterwards. But yeah, he manages to get the side flip still.
And with the slightly better lag reduction, he gets a little bit of that lead back.
Wow. Into Manta Ray. Alright.
Both of these players entering Manta Ray.
Yeah, I know what can happen, so hopefully
Well,
no
it's good to see
trolls.
that. Yeah, good to see that neither of these guys is reading off Gainai's script.
Yeah, that was super clutch though, grabbing the 6th rank.
Oh,
No,
sorry,
wait,
that was Zine.
Yeah, that was Zine. I was about to say that as well.
Commentator.
Messing up just
Yeah,
a little bit.
Mixing up different German runners, certainly a little problematic. And Drogie actually substantially ahead of his opponent. This is one of the bigger leads we've seen in this race. Drogie now just headed up onto that pole. m0m0 making the long jumps a few seconds behind his opponent.
Looks like Drogie should have this if he gets the side flip.
Oh, that was a gorgeous side flip.
Very good. Well, m0m0 going for a double jump poker. Does this still work for a lava boost early in this? I'm actually not sure.
It looks like he should make it.
He's still making it. Wow. I didn't know that's a thing.
Right on there.
I didn't know you could long jump in the pole like that and still make it. Because that side flip can be super tough sometimes. And you can easily misgrab the pole. Like too low. If you grab it too low, which can happen, like you're gonna miss the lava boost early at least.
Well, either way, Drogie gets the good ending, and m0m0 gets pretty much as good an ending as he could have hoped for. Was a little bit late. As you saw, that lava boost was at the very last frame, which pretty much precludes the early ending, or the good ending.
And that's not bad at all for m0m0. He's still
for sure
so close. Getting lava boost early is already a big win in my opinion. And Drogie hitting that throw, no miss throw.
And we're going to be picking up this key and kicking it into gear, headed up into what driver?
First big stage of upstairs is scary to enter. Like you finally get out of basement and you enter wet driver on the RNG fest. It's mostly, in my opinion, wet driver 100 is so hard.
Yeah, and Drogie absolutely on the ball here. And as is m0m0, I mean, he's only like 2 seconds behind him. Or not 2 seconds,
maybe,
like about,
maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, I mixed up my doors.
Yeah, he's still so close.
It's less than 10 seconds, so.
Just anything that if Drogie messes up anything, m0m0 might be already back in the lead. Well, of course, depending on how big it is, but yeah.
Drogie with a bit of a wide angle here, but not a huge deal. Actually, with the lead this close, any like inefficiencies in the movement, just to play safe. Ooh, m0m0 little style ground pound, gonna lose a little time there.
Speaking of inefficiencies in movement, but yeah, Drogie had a little bit of trouble as well grabbing the Skeeter coins. Ooh, but m0m0 as well, Skeeter not behaving too well.
Yeah. m0m0 a little bit of movement trouble, but the Skeeter RNG not too bad. And quite frankly, I'm trying to remember what mistakes these guys have made, and I can't really think of anything major.
Just Owless for Drogie, I'm pretty sure was the only thing.
And
m0m0, I don't. Actually, not sure for m0m0.
m0m0 missed bomb flip, and Drogie missed Owless and Black 2 skip.
Alright. And yeah, these guys are definitely still on PB pace. They got like a
for sure
low bid for 26. So,
do you think these guys are like, it's 48 is pretty viable?
Yeah, yes, I was about to say theoretically for sure, but it's always like it's hard to say that you're gonna play that perfect. But a 49, a low 49 is definitely still in, and or maybe even a high, like high 48.
Like you say that, but. Like, do you really think there are any significant time losses ahead?
Oh, no, not at all. I mean,
a bunch of free stages like TTM and TikTok Clock and Rainbow Ride.
Pretty free stuff coming.
Yeah, pretty free stuff. Oh, sorry. You know what? That's my bad. There are 2 Toad Stars ahead, so nothing is free at this point.
Might lose around 30 seconds on those. Yeah, that can happen
for sure.
Ooh, no dive from Drogie there, going up the ramp.
Ooh, Drogie, a little trouble getting up here for this express elevator, but gonna get back on the ball. And a clean wall kicks.
Finishing up that elevator star. SM0m0 was doing the same.
Right behind him.
Looking good. Looking a lot better than Drogie, at least. That's pretty good.
Yeah, better opening movement. Ooh, but a weaker wall kick's gonna fall down onto the elevator, fortunately.
And yeah, could have saved a little bit of time there, but yeah, that just destroyed that.
Yeah. I will say this, it feels really... Ooh, Drogie doing the...
That was great.
Yeah.
That was a really good ending.
We don't get to see that much. We don't typically see runners not do the triple jump wall kick, but do the triple jump dive. So we don't see that quite often. Very impressive to see.
Wait, again, did I sleep in what round? How did Drogie get such a big lead over m0m0?
m0m0 fell in express elevator.
That's still insane. I feel like this lead is so big now. I didn't think that falling down on express elevators so like such a big difference.
Well, yeah, because m0m0 already did shocking air lifts, so so he's already headed into THI. I don't think he's that far behind. I think he's maybe like 20 seconds. I'll probably chalk it up to this. Yeah, because go ahead.
Considering how close it was the whole time before, this is like quite big now in my opinion. But yeah, quite a big lead. I mean,
I would imagine that probably he just had like a slightly better Wet Dry World, or a slightly better 100 coin, and then whoa,
just got spazzing out a little bit.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a PowerPoint coming out here on our end as well, but looks like everything's back for us, so we'll be able to narrate.
For me, it was like flashing gray and okay.
Oh, what's happening again? All good though. Drogie picking up a pretty clean top of THI star.
Maybe a little bit frozen. Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's back for us.
It's back for now. And m0m0 going for no shenanigans.
We were saying the withdrawal from Drogie was actually pretty good then, considering that.
Yeah. I would say it was probably the express elevator plus slightly better movement and RNG on 100 coin.
Definitely. It's kind of insane. Drogie keeping them together.
Yeah, this is quite... this is still quite tight, I would say.
And it's a good run. Good run for both too. Like considering that PBs they're still on it.
Absolutely. Imagine m0m0 PBing and still losing the race. That would really
soul crushing.
That would be. Well, I don't know. I feel like that would actually be a great consolation prize because you're getting a bunch of points and you're PBing. Like, and that's a feels good moment.
Oh yeah, true. I might have been a bit too too intense on that feeling there.
Yeah, commentator really jumping to conclusions. Very interesting. I'd always err on the side of caution. Never make any general sweeping statements about anything. Never ever predict something like super hard without knowing all the facts.
Into TTM though. Oh, not getting a good wall kick angle. That long jump angle was.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, it goes for the lock now. Not gonna bother with the lock walk. Gets back up.
Yeah,
and almost back. It's gonna go for
that's
the
gonna cut its lead in half.
Drogie has to go for the backup walk kick, and m0m0 as well tried to go for the backup.
Okay, now, listen, I was joking. As far as I know, there is no such thing as the script for GSA races, but I don't know if these two guys have the same coach who teaches them to make the same mistakes, but these guys are carbon copies of each other, like, constantly. It's it's actually disconcerting at this point.
Well, if we're talking, like, messing up on the same star, yeah, but I feel like the log wall kick mistake... I mean, m0m0 almost saved it, too. Ooh, what? Fell off and didn't hit the water? Wow. Okay.
Oh, he dove a little past the clip point.
I like how m0m0 just took that. That was a big smile coming out from him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is one of the more minor time losses, obviously.
Yeah,
at least from the
death. Considering that's a death, that was not too bad of a time loss.
Yeah, that actually, for perspective, I think that loses less time than missing the triple jump wall kick in Rainbow Ride and Dive. which is certainly not like a huge deal for a death.
I think it's almost around the same time. I think it comes down to how you fall. You can also just fall off the platform without even triple jumping too, and then it's like.
Yeah, you know, commentator just kind of spitballing that he thinks something instinctively might be true.
Trying to make up comparisons.
Gonna stick with it without any kind of evidence to actually demonstrate that missing mountain clip and dying loses less time than Rainbow Ride, but gonna stick to his guns because he is an American.
So, but yeah, after those TTM mistakes, it's looking better for m0m0, and Drogie has been having a really good TTM, except for that small fall in the beginning. Other than that, though, doing good.
Sorry, Drogie going for a breezeless and is gonna miss it. And m0m0 trying to pick up reds here. Sorry, I just remembered that like half the time our audience can actually see what's going on. So Drogie taking the breeze up, a little bit frustrated. You can see it on his face. m0m0 is just kind of coasting through, but Drogie's still holding on to this lead.
That's a big lead now from Drogie.
Yeah.
They're only like 20 seconds apart going into TTM, so. Damn.
This is like, I'm definitely overanalyzing, but it kind of seems like Drogie has a little more pressure on him because he's in the lead, plus he's on PB pace. So I feel like there's a lot of pressure that you have during PB attempts, while m0m0's like, he's losing the race, but he kind of feels good because like he's on PB pace. He's losing the race, but it's okay. It's like a consolation to him.
Honestly, it's hard to say if he's still on PB pace. We're gonna see after like Snowman's Land or HMC.
Yeah, for sure. I guess that is a fair point. m0m0 has a high 49, right?
Yeah, high 49.
Okay.
Just hard to tell after those mistakes in TTM, but
for sure. Drogie actually doing Bully as a second star, had a very clean Snowman's Head, and m0m0 doing Whirl from the Freezing Pond as his first star.
Which is sort of weird. Of course, like to get Snowman's Head out of the way first, because if you fall down, you can back it up with like any star, pretty much.
Yeah.
Drogie grabbing the quick deep freeze, no issues.
Nice quick deep freeze. Jeep freeze, apparently they called it.
Same for m0m0. m0m0 has a weird star order in Someone's Land. Not bothering with Someone's Head.
Oh, beautiful speed kicks coming out from Drogie, and gonna save a little time over his opponent. m0m0 did go for the left side jump.
That ground pound is one of the hardest ground pounds to hit.
Yeah, it hits a very Monka-esque ground pound. And Drogie had a slightly more direct jump going over that hill, so saved a little time.
And this time we don't see the guy in the lead go for Tippy first before HMC, which happened last race.
Yeah. Very interesting choice from Drogie not to lose time for no particular reason.
Yeah, I think it might be a smart decision actually.
Yeah, I tentatively, I agree. Okay, you know what? I take that back. Drogie just having an absolute breakdown here with Nips.
Absolutely.
But
it's a backup, sort of.
Yeah, very clean backup. That's about as clean as your backup can be.
He's still, even after that, quite in the lead.
Yeah, substantially ahead.
Ooh, the door sink. fake door, different door, not even close to a sink, but you know.
Fake door.
Not even the same star count, but you know, it was a sink.
And m0m0 picking up a bunny star.
No issues there compared to Drogie. Just grabbing it right away.
And Drogie gonna be going for this triple box jump. Nails it a little far forward, but looks like he's pretty confident on it.
Looking pretty good. No dead zone deaths.
Yeah, that looked a little scary to me, but obviously I, being someone who doesn't do box triple jump, wouldn't really know exactly where that dead zone is. Chat kind of overestimating Drogie's lead. Clearly apparent that maybe there's some video issues going on, but 38 minutes, a little bit highballing, closer to about 35-40 seconds.
After that, I don't know. After that triple box jump, I think 38 minutes is pretty accurate. m0m0 just lost like 37 minutes.
Yeah, the 37.34 minute time save coming out from that triple box jump.
On DrogieSR, just going in way too strong. Yeah, so far HMC not giving any trouble for both runners, really. As I say that, Drogie messing up the triple jump, has to back up a little bit and tries again. Not high enough though. Just gotta go for a side flip, Christmas memory kill instead.
Ooh, no, not gonna hit it.
Yeah, no one is hitting that ground pound back up today.
The ground pound back up's really hard to get. I feel like, yeah, I don't know.
Pretty
I
much,
feel like
yeah.
It's really hard to get the top of the side flip for that wall kick.
Yeah, I was about to say that as well. It's just hard to get the full height of a jump there.
Oh, and m0m0 getting trolled or to boot.
Almost was going pretty good on that troller, but then the second one, after backing it up.
Yeah, just adding insult to injury. They might be entitled to compensation.
Oh, never mind. What? That boulder was so close to Drogie. I've never seen any. It looked like it was a troller, but it wasn't. Damn.
Yeah, that was a close boulder.
Pretty much, and just like that, Drogie still on mid.
What was that dive?
49 pace. I think that works actually. Yeah. I don't know if that's really better than diving before the end. I don't think it is.
I think it's worse because your arc is larger, right? So and like the wall kick itself, you start falling a little faster, and then if you dive there, that's where it'll start increasing your speed.
Not too sure actually, but I think you're right.
Yeah, let's just go with Shantastic is right. Don't have any evidence to back it up, but it's worked out well for me in the past. So
yeah,
Drogie here in Rainbow Ride.
Oh, going for the single jump. Lucky.
Yeah, going for the single jump and nails it. Can he get this pole?
So close to falling off. Gets them on the pole. Yeah. Has to mash a little bit, but
yeah, Mario doing a little pole dance there, but manages to finish up and hops over to this Rainbow Ride cruiser and picks up the star.
Looking good. Still, after you nail that like a bounce, you feel pretty good. And m0m0 falling right along. Going for the side flip straight instead.
Yeah. And a very clean angle here. Does 3 hops, playing it safe. Probably a good idea.
Ooh, I'm going for ledge grab instead of the wall kicks ending.
Yeah, pretty disgraceful. Playing way too safe. Needs to step it up if he wants to save time. Very, very, very disappointed with m0m0's decision to go for the ledge grab. I think that was one safe strat too many, and now I've gone from being on his side to being against him.
That was a quick change. Maybe a little bit too harsh. Commentator on that one runner.
Yeah, commentator having a little trouble making up his mind which of these runners he supports.
Alright, but oh no, Drogie getting caught on the fence, trying to go for tricky triangles. Has to back up with a very nice.
Very nice
wall kick after that long jump and gets it as well.
Yeah, m0m0 meanwhile breezing through reds, just very beautiful play.
And the reaction from Drogie. Seemed like he was happy he got that.
Yeah, probably. And ultimately, like, doesn't really lose time to right side that movement that he did.
The wall kick back up, you mean?
The wall kick back up and getting caught, because like it still takes a couple seconds to get over that hill, right?
Yeah.
So overall, true. Not really losing time to m0m0 going for right side, but m0m0 having a very clean tricky triangles here.
But Drogie with a pretty good Rainbow Ride overall. Just gonna keep the lead. I mean, m0m0 didn't really fall behind even further, but yeah, no openings for him to catch back up.
Chatter saying that they support the German-speaking runner. I regret to inform you that D Whatever is actually not participating in this particular race, but you can catch him tomorrow.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, oh, the old Drogie with the smack in the face because he entered it slow moving.
Yeah, unfortunate. Drogie actually going for the intermediate strats instead of going for triple jump wall kick. And m0m0 cleaning up, swinging in the breeze, and going to be going here into TTC. Does Toad early.
So did Drogie. Might be a little bit controversial, but I mean,
very, very inefficient. And m0m0 does enter in stop time.
I'm gonna go and take care of TTC 100 first. Missed the side flip in the beginning first, but now it's getting up there. Is Drogie, seems like he's gonna delay TTC 100 and gonna go rid of the TTC moving stars first.
Yeah, it makes sense. If you take a death, kind of nice to be able to back it up with the still time TTC 100.
That's true. That's true. I feel like that, getting TTC 100 off the way first. I mean, there are a lot of time stars that you can do. So
for sure. I think in terms of rhythm and mentality, or I guess just having a rhythm that you're used to, if you do take a death and you're able to re-enter still time instantly, as opposed to waiting for it waiting for the clock to enter 12, it's just kind of something you're used to, which is entering TTC immediately and doing 100, as opposed to waiting for the time to stop and then doing time jumps on moving bars and TTC reds. It's just one of those things that you're accustomed to. It's certainly hardcore over analysis, but just might be one of those things that's more comfortable.
Yeah, definitely. And I was gonna say, m0m0 had a really good ending. The RNG was playing very nice, just didn't get the triple jump, but still. Very good ending to that TTC 100.
Yeah, very solid from m0m0.
And Drogie having a really good start, meanwhile.
Yeah, Drogie having a
clean beginning. Looking good, still going strong. Ooh. Nice single jumps.
Ooh, gorgeous.
But nice invisible wall. Oh man. Actually not nice, that was a lie. Oh, gotta get a little bit of a weird camera angle there. Almost kicked off.
Listen, he didn't fall, and that makes me happy.
I 100% agree. I think we can agree on that.
Drogie does not agree. He's not happy with the way that 100 coin ended. And m0m0 almost falls out.
Squished by the swarm too.
Oh man, m0m0 had a really pretty, really cute save there. Almost fell off that moving dial, but barely managed to jump up and kick himself onto the platform.
Yeah, let's go. And yeah, Drogie only 2 stars left now.
Yeah, m0m0 meanwhile has 3 to go.
Actually, the lead is not as big as I thought it would be.
Yeah, m0m0 still has Get a Hand, which is the fastest star in this.
Oh, and Drogie having a lot of trouble on moving bars in the beginning now. Okay, there we go. He also didn't get a good long jump in the beginning because he ledge grabbed and then just decided to opt out of it too. Which I can understand, you know. If your positioning is messed up, you might just don't want to go for it at all.
Oh, and that is some cute movement right there. But having a little bit of struggle here. Just manages to clean it up.
Could have saved some time on Drogie, but those TC reds that Drogie's going for, so solid.
Oh no!
And then falls down.
He falls off. Basically, he jump dived a little bit wide. A little bit wide, went falling, hit the second mezzanine, and then fell down to the ground. So lost a little time. Not a huge.
It looked worse than it actually was. He backed it up very nicely.
Yeah, beautiful backup. Because he side flipped back up to that middle platform.
Exactly.
m0m0 could be going for time jumps on moving bars while Drogie goes straight into bits. This is a very close race. It has been the entire time.
m0m0 with some scary movement on the end of moving bars, but
yeah,
also bonk.
It looked like he was backing up a fall in 100 coin, honestly, because he was headed toward that other platform.
Wow. Oh, and Drogie going a little bit safe on the triple jump too.
Yeah, does the slightly safer triple jump dive, not the super safe one we saw from Zine, but still fairly safe. And Drogie having a little trouble on these Ferris wheels. Gets up there mercifully.
Kind of what happens when you mess up the first elevator. It kind of throws you off if you don't get the
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah, it kind of seems like the best thing to do is just go for a double jump there.
And the moving left side from Drogie.
Moving left side, but honestly, I think he needs it. He's less than 20 seconds ahead, I think.
Yeah, if he doesn't nail that good ending, he's probably not gonna win.
Yeah, this is real close.
But he can still, like, if he misses the 3 throws, I think m0m0 is pretty much back. If
Yeah.
oh, m0m0 goes safe actually.
m0m0 going safe. I think m0m0's going for points here.
Might be in Drogie already hitting that
If
first
he can
throw.
see.
Missing. Hitting the second one. Just one more to go for Drogie, and that's too far away. No, that's actually a hit, okay. Damn, GG's to Drogie, getting a low 50 here, taking the win, but m0m0's right behind him. m0m0 can still grab a decent amount of points.
Such a clean showing from Drogie. Within a minute of his PB. So, gorgeous play.
For sure. Damn.
m0m0 picks up this first throw. Unfortunately, we're not going to be having interviews as this is a pre-recorded race. But looks like m0m0 on that last throw here.
It's a little bit off, but oh yeah.
And each throw matters. Every throw that is missed is at least 1 point that is lost out on.
But that should be good, and there we go. Unfortunately, not getting a 50 anymore. I think. Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah, but
a
m0m0
low
looks like
50, low 51 is still respectable.
low 51, and m0m0 locking in 25 commiseration points, and Drogie going to be ending up with 65. So yeah, m0m0 still staying ahead of Drogie in the standings, but definitely going to be picking up this game. Or
Right.
Drogie definitely picking up this game.
What an exciting race again. That was so close the entire way. But yeah,
Drogie plugging Zurich. Drogie, a
coming in
big,
clutch.
yeah, a big fan. I think he's talking about FC Zurich. I didn't see the full banner.
Oh yeah, I missed it as well. But yeah, I think that's it for this race then. We're gonna have Super Wiper versus Blue Esports Jamal next.
All right, that's going to be exciting. It's coming up in about 5 minutes, so stick around. Play some Golf Clash while you wait. Download the Onyx Select TV app. Get some free points. Have a sub by the time you return. That'll be sick. Anyway, do whatever. It was a pleasure joining you here in the commentary booth.
Exactly, that was so fun. Thank you so much for commentating as well. And
All
yeah,
right, well,
thank you guys for watching.
not sure what Drogie said there, but thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of the evening. Enjoy the runs.
Bye bye.